Hello, campers. This is Bill Reed, your old grizzled blues guy, but I'm not playing blues today. I'm going to make some cinnamon toast. It is the best cinnamon toast in the world, I promise. And you may have noticed I haven't dressed up for this. I've been outside working in the garden, and I don't dress up for YouTube. So here we go. Here it is. Here's today's project, the world's best cinnamon toast. This is the way it looks soon after you take it out. It will not look that way very long. It will look like an empty plate. The first thing we did was set the oven on broil. If you've got a broiler, use the broiler, but set it on broil. This is all you're gonna need. Some bread, a cookie sheet, some butter or margarine of some kind, a lot of sugar, and some cinnamon. On the right-hand side are all the tools you're gonna need. A big spoon, because you're gonna be spooning a lot of sugar, and a knife. I recommend you use a cookie pan with a cookie sheet with edges, because you're going to use so much sugar that it will fall off into the oven. It's a simple thing to do. It is healthy. Oh wait, no, it is absolutely not healthy. I recommend the cheapest bread you can get. Unfortunately, I had a little more expensive bread in the house, but Wonder Bread is just fine. Toast the bread in the broiler until it gets nice and brown on one side only. Are those golden brown or what? You notice that I also was able to use the heel, no problem, but toast the covered side of the heel first, not the bready side. By the way, there is a tool that I neglected to mention, and that is a hot pad. For goodness sake, use a hot pad. And you'll also notice that I had the light on in the oven to make sure I don't burn the toast. Next, turn the toast over so the untoasted side is up. Now, slather the butter or margarine onto the toast, onto the non-toasted side. Notice I said slather. Do not confuse slather with spread. Slather means a lot. I'm using something like Smart Balance instead of butter. Nevertheless, this is not the heart clinic, heart healthy kind of cinnamon toast. So just be warned. Now use a serving spoon to put sugar on the bread over the butter or margarine. Not a teaspoon, not a tablespoon, a big serving spoon. My motto is, if you can still see the bread through the sugar, you haven't added enough sugar. I suppose at some point we had to add some cinnamon because it is cinnamon toast. The cinnamon's not quite as important to me as the sugar and the butter, but hey, there's the cinnamon. Notice we're making a little bit of a mess. That's okay for whoever has to clean it up. Oh, wait a minute, my wife just told me I have to clean it up. Anyway, this is the way it looks before it goes back in the broiler. It's back in the broiler. It's really hot in there. We're being very careful not to burn the cinnamon toast. You may burn the first batch. If you do all this again. But watch carefully. The edges may turn black. That's okay. You want to melt or caramelize the sugar if you can without burning the toast. The actual cooking process here, broiling process, is about as long as it took me to say this. Doesn't look great, does it? I mean, after all, I'm a guy and I'm 75 years old, but some of those pieces look pretty perfect. They kind of glisten with the caramelized sugar. Do not pick it up and pop it in your mouth for a while. It will burn the roof of your mouth right off. You can probably do a better job of this than I by putting it maybe closer to the broiler and just watching it a little more carefully. Put it on a plate. It is better the second and third day than the first day, but I challenge you to let any of this get to the second day. Thanks for watching. I almost forgot. Now get yourself over to Bill Reed Music. Take a look at some of my blues, maybe look online for one of my books. We'll see you next time.